Hello and welcome to Lab Gab, a live stream variety show that showcases events, destinations, and different talents across Second Life. I'm your host, Strawberry Linden. Today on our show we have Suzanne, also known as SuperSuz, who is a Burn2 Ranger and also their regional contact, along with M2 Danger Ranger, also known as Michael, who is the Burning Man region owner and also a regional contact for Burn2. Welcome to the show, Suzanne and M2. Welcome,
Thank
guys.
you, Strawberry.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Glad to showcase our Burn2 community.
It's so great to have you guys on, and I'm so excited to see everything. But before we actually get into Burn 2 and learn more about it, can you guys give us a short introduction about yourselves and how you became involved in Burning Man and Burn 2?
Yeah, can I start off him too, and then you because this
Yes,
is
go
a
ahead.
long one. So yeah, just to give you a short one for myself, I worked with some friends who constantly heard me say when Burning Man went around, "Oh my gosh, have you seen the stuff online about Burning Man? It looks so amazing." This is in 2012, and they finally
Mhm.
said, "This is actually in like 2009." And every Burning Man season, they would hear me complain that I wasn't there. So they finally said, "Look, you need to just go. We know that you'll have a great time, and we know this is you're passionate about it." And so we figured out a way to for that to happen, and it's tough for my job. But finally, I was able to take my camper van and explore Burning Man, and I went by myself the first year in the back, and I had already been an avid camper, so that part wasn't too hard. Although it does take a learning curve to get ready for Burning Man. It's very dusty and hot in the desert, and
Wow.
and too, I'll explain all of that. And so I just had a fabulous time, just an amazing adventure, and never looked back since. I've been going every year, mostly, or every other year with work right now. But I ended up getting this laptop that was like a gamer's laptop. I just went into the store and I said, I need a new laptop. Give me the best one you have so I can use it for a long time. And then while I was at Burning Man, I had heard from somebody who was doing ranger fluffing, they call it, which is taking care of the rangers who work long shifts. And she says, "Oh, you should come to my Second Life Ranger fluffing camp." And
Fun.
so, yeah, so I said, "Yeah, I would love to volunteer." And it was around 2012 that I ended up doing that. So I came to Second Life as a burner for Burn 2. And
Oh.
and that's what drew me, and stayed in the community ever since, working in different kind of capacities. And I've learned so much about event planning and community building and uh, 10 principles of Burning Man and how we use it here. And so it's been a great experience for me. And I love our community and I love the people that I work with. So that's how I ended up. I bought a gamer's laptop.
And you ended up in Second Life.
Yeah, I did.
That's great. How about you, M2?
Well, it's been a long, strange trip. I'm one of the original Burning Man founders. I burned a wooden man on a beach in San Francisco in
Oh.
1998, and I've always been interested in technology. My background is actually, I had a career in Silicon Valley back in the 70s at the beginning of the personal computer. And there were experiments with virtual reality at that time. But on into Burning Man in 1990, I brought Burning Man out to the Black Rock Desert. And at that time, I met some people who were involved with Linden Labs, and they had created this world called Second Life.
Really?
And so uh, they were working so hard at the lab one year that they couldn't come to Burning Man. So what they did is they put up a man in world, and they had a party around it and burned it. And
Wow.
so I was got involved with them, and I also met Philip Rosedale,
So was he involved,
and
Philip Rosedale, with this whole with
he
Burning
was
Man?
involved in making
Yeah.
Second Life happen.
Yeah. Well, he's
But
the
he
founder.
told me
Yeah.
the story He's the founder of Second Life,
Hmm.
Linden Labs, and he told me the story. He was developing the platform in the 1990s,
Yes.
and in 1998, he came to Burning Man for his first time. And he was so amazed at the culture that was there, how people created everything around them pretty much. And he said, that's what Second Life should be. And
Yeah.
he used that model to create what we see today as Second Life.
Wow. So Philip was inspired by Burning Man, and that's how we ended up with Second Life. Is that what you're telling
Yes,
us?
and we got to be very good friends. And he camped with me,
Which
came
came
out to my
first, the
camp a
chicken or
couple
the
of
egg?
times.
That's
And at one
awesome.
time, it was very funny. We had an uplink satellite at my camp, and he was at a computer at Burning Man, logged into the virtual Burning Man at the same time. It was funny.
That's amazing. This is so great to hear. So can you tell us more about Burning Man for those who, for those viewers that are not familiar with it? How did it come about and so forth?
Well, it started on a beach with just a few friends and a small wooden figure, something to do. It wasn't much more than a family picnic. But when the little man, it was about 8 foot tall,
Hmm.
and when it was lit, people came from up and down the beach, and suddenly there was a crowd. And so it was decided to do it again the next year, and it became an annual thing. And it grew and grew and grew until in 1990, we were on a beach in San Francisco with 2,000 people. And the authorities came and said, you can't do this here. So that was the year that we took it to the Black Rock Desert of Nevada.
Now it's like I think it's become a huge family picnic. It's
Yes,
70,000 people a
80,
year.
70,
Is it?
80,000 people.
Wow.
And now with our current change in the world with the coronavirus, it's put much more emphasis on getting together in virtual worlds.
Right.
And Burning Man, the organization, it's a nonprofit organization, is now pivoting to create many variations of virtual worlds. And it's pleased to I'm really happy to say that Burn2 has been leading the charge into the virtual world. So it's really wonderful to be here.
So what happens at Burn 2 events in Second Life? Who are all the people involved and
Oh,
so forth?
yeah. So good question. So the kind of things that happen at Burning Man, actually.
Mhm.
And so the kind of things that you would see at Burning Man is a flat, arid desert, out in the middle of Nevada desert. It's a lake bed and then it dries up. So it's flat, dusty, and cracked lake bed. So it's kind of similar to a simulated platform where from there things get built up by the users of Second Life. Right, the same thing is happening with Burning Man. The people, whatever happens at Black Rock City, which is the city of Burning Man during the week in the Nevada desert, is what actually makes the environment, everything that happens there is brought in, and there's some infrastructure by the Burning Man organization, such as porta potties and some art support and that kind of things, like heavy
Art
equipment.
installations and so
Yeah.
forth.
So, but then the other part pretty much is what we bring. And the same is true for Burn 2. What we bring to Burn 2 is what makes our event and our participation and how we include people in on what we do. So I personally believe in the idea that there are no spectators, and we provide a ton of opportunity for volunteers who are here at Burn 2 to actually bring something to then share with others during our event. So we have our art plots and performance, and then we have our different departments that need volunteers to help. So there's a ton of participation, and we try to include people as much as we can. And we have what are the 10 principles of Burning Man, including like self-expression. We like to make sure that our focus is on the art and on our gathering as a together. Not we have no sales on our sim. We do not sell anything, and we do not want advertising. So we don't have any patron gifting and that sort of thing. And the idea is to make the focus the art and the and us and what we bring, and to get everyone a fair crack at that. So
Right. So I do want to
It's
emphasize
it's
it's not a
very much a
sales.
community.
Yes, absolutely. And I can totally see that. And I do want to emphasize it's not a sales event. It's actually kind of like a music festival. So what's the
yeah,
difference between other music festivals and Burning Man?
what would you say, M2?
Well, it's very much community oriented, and I think the main difference is that it's participatory.
Right.
Everyone is in effect on stage. We're all here to be together, to play and create, and that's what's different. So there certainly is music at Burning Man and at Burn 2, but everybody is participating.
I'm
Yeah, we
loving these
make it
art
happen.
installations. Sorry, I'm just camming around and it just looks
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, we make it happen. So when you go to like a music fest, oftentimes the production company has designed all the stages, and then you're sort of going from stage to stage with a schedule that is curated and producers have set up, which is great. It's a great experience. It's just a different experience. So I just think that the when you go to Burning Man, definitely it's you don't know you don't know what you're going to see because
Mhm.
you don't know what the burners are going to bring out, and there's all kinds of stuff happening. It's an incredible amount of stuff because with that kind of attitude that we bring it, you really want to do something to bring or participate in some way while you're there and not just spectate. And so a lot of our burners here who attend are actually part of this kind of so-called production, the setup of this. And we're going to have a chance to talk to a couple of our departments and how they have opportunities to, volunteer and be a part of it as well. So
So with what's going on in the world right now and what Burning Man is experiencing this year, in what ways do you foresee burners connecting virtually? Is Burn 2 the only way?
Oh, I would like to say we are not the only gig in the virtual world. No, not at all. So right now, as a regional contact, there's some conversations happening with other regionals. So regionals are Burning Man's networking and culture of burner culture throughout the world. We are one of the regionals of
Mhm.
Burning Man. And so we do get support in that way. There's other regionals all over the world, right? So there's music events and city planning for art, and there might be happy hours in Paris, France, every Monday for the burners to get together and so on. So there's all kinds of stuff happening, and now a lot of that's on hold with the virtual, with the quarantine. So we've been asked, so how are you going virtual? And now, if you go and look at social media, a lot of the theme camps and regionals and the performers of Burning Man are all doing live, all kinds of different platforms, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, there's lots of platforms that are available. It's just,
There's a calendar, I
and
believe, a regional
they're all
calendar.
being used. Yes, and
Yeah.
so there's a
yeah,
lot of different ways that people can connect.
tons of ways. And so some of the things that are different, like for example, I was invited to something and I went to this Zoom meeting thing, and it was like a happy hour type of thing with burners, but it was for a New York camp, and they didn't post the time of the time zone. So
Hmm.
everybody was really confused. And we second lifers know that we are international and we
Right.
have to put our time zone so that people can calculate what time it is in their zone. And these are little things that are subtle, important things that we know that can be helpful. So,
Right.
you
So you
know,
guys have experience in this stuff running it in Second Life for so many years. How can other Second Life residents get involved and help? Is there other ways the community can get involved with this, with Burn 2?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. So already I'm getting a lot of Black Rock City burners who have been sending me in requests. Like I have a person who wanted to create a museum at Black Rock City, a smaller version of the Smithsonian Museum,
Cool.
no spectators museum installation. And she has asked if we can help make her museum virtual, for example. And then our the Burning Man temple artists or one of the temple leads had a call with me asking, can I help make their temple virtual? And I said, yes, we can. And we can burn it for you as well. And that just lit up, all kinds of great discussion. So the thing that we're going to be seeing is all of the artists who were thinking about going to Burning Man may want to do something virtually, and that's a learning curve. We
Yeah.
know that because we have our newbies who are participating in this event, and they're struggling with how to make a camp and how to handle prims and build, and they've done fabulously. But you do have to learn all this. We have two DJs who have never DJed in Second Life, who are burner DJs, and they have a great tabletop. They're all set with all of their gear, but they don't know how to stream, and we had to help them
Yeah.
how to stream. So we probably would need if people want to go to Burning Man finally, this is their chance to go to Burning Man, so to speak, because they can't go to Black Rock City, and they should come to Burn too. Obviously, we have what they need right here with our wonderful week-long burn in October, with mini sims, beautiful stuff
Oh,
going on. And
there'll be
yeah,
another one in October.
yeah, we're
Awesome.
going to probably do something for the August week, if that's the week that we concentrate on for the most of the virtual stuff happening.
So how can residents sign up for that? Like, who do they contact if they want to get
Yeah, so
involved?
3D artists could help the artists render their art. Then a lot of them have already like Google SketchUps and that kind of thing
Hmm.
for their architectural design. But then how do you put that in a virtual world, right? How do you
Yeah.
make that mesh and so on? So those types of people who are savvy with that mesh building and then putting it into platforms would be very helpful.
Hmm.
The other thing too.
And they can reach out to you, or is there somebody in the organization at Burn
Yeah,
2?
so I'm thinking of two ways, M2.
Hmm.
One is Burning Man has a website announcement about virtual Burning Man
Okay.
where you click on, there's a link. It's part of the links that we share, so you can put it up on the details of
Hmm.
this show. And it's do you want to participate with the virtual Burning Man, whatever that's going to look like? We're still working on it.
Okay.
Fill in this form and we'll get back to you.
Okay.
So 3D artists might want to fill that out. The other way to do it too is we have a burn2.org website, which is Second Life Burn 2 oriented. And we have a volunteer application. So that's another way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can go to burn2.org and fill out the volunteer application to do that. That's great.
Yeah.
So I am getting some questions in from Facebook and such. First, I want to say that the event this weekend starts at 5 p.m. today, so the region is closed right now, and it will open at 5 p.m. and it goes all the way until the end of Sunday. Is that right, Suze?
Yeah. 10 o'clock on Sunday.
10 p.m. And so the
Maybe some
question,
after parties.
perfect. So question from FB is what time SLT will the awards be announced? There are some Burn 2 awards, is that right? Or is that some wrong information?
Um, yeah, we don't have any words.
Okay, so maybe they're mixing it up with something. And and then the question was, how do you sign up? And that was, we already did that. You go to
Yeah.
burn2.org and you can do the volunteering over there. So my next question is, I kind of want to look around somewhere. I've just been camming and showing little sneak peeks, but I see that there are other folks here on the region who
Yeah.
may want to talk and maybe show me around. I don't know
Before
who
we do
wants
that,
to go.
let me
Mhm.
mention one more thing too. The
Sure,
other
sure.
way that people can volunteer, there are Second Life residents who have these wonderful skills, and of course, Burn Two are as part of that. But the other thing too is we're going to have DJs who are familiar with being at a camp or in a physical place and have their DJ set up. So that part is already that hurdle is already passed.
Hmm.
The part that they'll need help on with is learning how to DJ in a virtual, like a stream and that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah.
So DJs who are like to teach might who've already passed that learning curve and can teach DJs how to do that. That would be really helpful as well.
Excellent. So lots of volunteer opportunities for Burn2 if you'd like to get more involved.
Yeah, like we don't want to be it's the way for us to let Second Life burners help
Right.
Black Rock City burners through. We can help too, but we're going to need probably more, and it's fun. So why not open it up, you know?
Absolutely. So I think Ice Sky, or was it Leandra, who's going to show me something? I don't know if you're here. Can you hear me, Leandra? Are you here?
Yeah, I think Ice Sky is
Hi.
going to go first.
Okay. So I'm going to be teleported there, or should I
Yeah.
walk over somewhere? Let me
No,
know.
she's going to
Okay.
send it to you.
Okay,
Let you know.
great. Awesome. I'll just wait for her teleport. Thank you so
Hey,
much, Suze. Uh-huh. M2?
I'm going to let you two continue this tour, and I am going to go back to the future. So
Thank you so
have a
much,
great
M2.
time.
It was so great learning about the history of Burning Man and how Philip Rosedale was involved. So I really appreciate you sharing that with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day. So hi Sky and Freya. Freya's here too. I think Freya's gonna talk
Yes,
for
I'm
us.
here. Can you
Hi.
hear me?
I can hear you. Awesome.
Okay.
So what are you gonna show us today? I'm gonna cam around a little bit here. Sorry, Hi Sky. I think I just go ahead, Freya.
So we are here at the Lamplighter Village, and we have lamplighters here in Second Life, just like we have at Black Rock City. We do pretty much the same thing. We're keepers of the fire, and we have processions at every event. We light the lamps on the spires along the way. We dance when we get to the temple. We dance in the ruins of when it burns. And so we have this little village here where we can meet to drum and dance around our fire, much like the lamplighters at Black Rock City do. I think that Ice Guy may want to, can she type in here,
Yeah,
by the way?
if she types something, I don't know if the camera will see it, but we can see it, and if you want to repeat what she's typing, that's fine. I'm just camming
Mhm.
around. So this whole lamplight area is going to be active throughout the whole weekend, starting today at 5 p.m. People will be here dancing, or is there a ceremony or something?
We gather here socially during events and before our processions.
Okay.
So we always meet here, and we start our processions basically here, kind of back at the welcome area. And so we use this as a gathering place and a
Awesome.
socializing place during events.
Oh, this kind of looks like the Burn2 logo a little bit. Very cool. Really nice. I don't
And
see
Ice
Ice
Guy,
Guy typing anything to me, so is she saying anything to
yeah,
you? Hmm.
she is ready to go ahead, and we will together tell you a little about her involvement in Burn2.
Sure. Go for it. You'll read it for her, Freya?
Yeah, she, I believe, is going to type it out in local.
Yep, I see her typing it now.
And yep, and I will read it as she
Thank
is
you.
typing it.
Thank you.
She says, "Hi, Strawberry. I arrived at Burn2 quite by accident in 2009. I encountered a guy leading a group of drumming and dancing lamplighters, and it was during the annual Big Burn event. He threw a set of drums at me and wouldn't accept any protests, not even, but I'm deaf." His reply was, "We don't care. Come drum and dance with us." And I've been a virtual lamplighter ever since. I joined the Burn2 planning team soon after and have volunteered as a greeter, ranger, and as a lead in various capacities. That's an understatement, by the way. Currently, I am the placement lead for this event and a lamplighter elder. I've seen Burn2 develop from one single annual echo, quote unquote, to becoming an official regional of Burning Man. And now we are running several regional events each year, along with the annual Echo of Black Rock City that all of us look forward to in October. And I will add that Ice Guy is an indispensable part of Burn2.
She's great. She's the one who got me hooked up with all of you guys. I wasn't sure who I was supposed to speak to. So yeah, she's wonderful.
She just added something. So what is it like to volunteer in Burn2? She says it's work. It's fun too. We're all volunteers. We're very collaborative. We work together. We butt heads, and we get all excited about the same things. We're artists, musicians, lovers of art of all kinds. We're burners. We may be virtual, but virtual isn't fake. It's another dimension of real. The year before I found Burn2, I was at Black Rock City, more by cosmic intervention than by accident, and it was such a life-changing experience. The hugging, the generosity, and the inclusivity of people, the art, the temple, the dust, and the 10 principles.
She's a true burner.
I saw those here and there, but more memorably, I saw them in practice. When I found Burning Man in Second Life, it was a very familiar feeling. The 10 principles, the collaboration, the creativity, all of it, and most of all, it's the way I was included and welcomed as part of this community.
Yeah, we're very welcoming. We rarely, we want people to feel like they're welcome and included and valued. We really do. And that's true. She's great. She does so much for us, as you do too, Freya.
Oh, thank you. Everybody does. It's very collaborative effort.
We actually need that more now than ever in this kind of, day and age.
Yes.
So I'm so happy that this is going on this weekend. Again, for the viewers that are watching, please come by and join this event. Just come and spend some time, meet people, socialize. This is what it's all about, pretty much. Is that all Ice Sky was going to tell us, or did she say anything else?
Yes,
Okay, she's great.
done. Mm-hmm.
Great. So where am I headed next? I'm just going to cam out a little bit more before I. Is Leandra
Okay.
gonna?
Yeah,
Okay.
you hear me? I just sent you a TP.
Awesome.
So,
I'm gonna take the teleport now.
Hi.
Let's
This
see.
is
There you are. Hi, Leandra.
hi. This is our ranger outpost, we call it.
Ooh.
A place that us rangers can kind of hang out, and we do a different kind of build for each event. But
What do you do as a ranger?
what do I do?
Yeah.
Well, basically, we're helpers. We help mediate disputes, maybe between residents that are, want our help, but we do a lot of different things.
So you were telling me about this build?
Well, I'll go on with the Rangers here. We are the guardians of the values of the Burn community. We've been empowered by the community to address concerns, mediate disputes, and resolve conflicts if they have not been resolved by the residents themselves. We rely on our street cred to be seen as the helpers for our community. My background is in education and counseling, so the Rangers are a good fit for me. I like to help others. Being a ranger in Second Life takes a slightly different skill set than the Black Rock City Rangers. There are no real life or death situations here. You can dance off the rooftop and just get up and go again.
Yeah.
But the virtual world also has additional different sets of perils. I've been volunteering here since 2008, first as a greeter, and then in the following year I joined the Rangers. So I've been around with the Rangers for a long time. What I like best about being part of the community here is that we support, encourage, and appreciate each other's gifts that they bring to the playa. It's an amazing thing to be part of Second Life. We teach and learn from each other, but most importantly, we celebrate our art, our individuality, and our connections as a community. Like they've said, we have 4 different events, and this year we're going to add that August, September burn.
Looking forward to
it. Everyone, is invited to participate. The team meetings are open to anyone that wants to come and be a part of the organizing things. And we encourage everyone to participate because that's what we all do. So this build is a conglomeration of several things from different burners. And if you look over here in the corner, this car, this is a replica of M2's car that he drives to Burning Man.
Really?
It's a classic.
It's a classic. And I put in, because our theme this year is Between the Stars, I've got stargazing animations here, so we can, hang out and sit on the hood of
Oh
M2's
yeah.
car
We
and
didn't share
look
the
at this side.
theme. It's what
Yeah.
is it? What's the exact theme?
It's called Between the Stars.
Between the Stars. Yeah.
Yes, because it's the space between the stars that ancient cultures used to think that their ancestors had a place out there between the stars. So this is variation
Love
on all
it.
that and lots of the space stuff going on.
And then we have a classic space mobile. We can putt around. This is a vintage
Oh,
space
this one here?
mobile. Yeah, basic prim. I love it.
You can
Yeah.
sit in it
There's a lot
too?
of great stuff that's old. Yeah, I think you could. But then we've modified a steamer ship because we need a place to hang out and chat with people and other rangers. So we've made a spacey campfire.
Oh.
And we have our and I've made a little platform on top for people to hang out on the airship.
You have to show me all these places.
Well,
Just behind you there.
Oh, it's right behind me. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
yeah.
Still camming around. I was still mesmerized by the M2's car. It's
Yeah, so
vintage.
like rangers have a camp, have a couple of 2 or 3 camps at Burning Man. It's so large. They have outposts, and so this is our outpost.
This is very cool.
And everyone's welcome to come hang out with us here, burners of Burn2. Come and say hi to a ranger.
So it's 24 hours over the weekend. It's going to be open.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. Is there any other
Schedule's
places?
on the
Mhm.
yeah, our schedule's on our website. We have a couple of others, don't we? We have Vicky, our fashionista lead,
Oh,
and we
yes.
also have our
Yeah.
newbie burner, one of our newbies from Black Rock City, who's joined us to build Harbor Bomber. He's
Well,
stationed by his camp.
is he here? Well, thank you, Leander, for showing us, especially
Well, thank
M2.
you for coming by to visit.
This is great. So who's
I hope to
next?
see you this weekend.
For sure, I'm gonna definitely drop by. Who's next? Harbor Bomb is gonna show us next, or is it Vicky?
Sure. So let's see if we can get him to send you
Teleport over.
I have a link where his that I can send you. I made
Sure.
myself mark. Let me just find that.
Yeah.
You might have just got a ding from him.
I got one from Vicky. So should I head on over to Vicky? She's teleporting me.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna
Why not?
teleport there. Hey, Vicky. I don't know if you can hear me. Are you here?
I'm here and
Hi.
welcome, welcome,
Thank you.
welcome, welcome to Burn2.
Oh, you're a Burn2 fashionista. Look at this limo over here. I'm loving
Yeah,
this.
we're very classy, believe me. Yeah, and I got involved in the Burning Man BURN2 here in 2017.
Okay. So you've been at it for a few years now.
I have to blame it on Ice Guy.
She got you involved?
I met her at the second late birthday, and he was saying a little bit of something about Burn2 and got my curiosity up, and I came to one of the first meetings that I attended, and they were talking about events and everything, and I said, well, I'm a fashion model. You could have heard a pin drop. Can you do a fashion show?
That's great. So there's going to be a fashion show at Burn2.
I've been doing the fashion show here on the playa since October of 2017. I have a wonderful group of volunteers as well as some professional models that take time out of their busy schedule. I teach them the very basics about how to walk on the runway and posing. They create their own outfits depending on the theme.
Very cool. So you're like the director of the fashion
I'm the
show.
producer director,
Oh,
yes.
nice. So when is the fashion show?
Vicky is the director of radical self-expression, right?
For
Give
sure.
everyone a chance to express themselves through their avatar and their clothing. It's just a wonderful experience for our burners. Yeah.
I tell the models, I tell them, I said, we need to express ourselves and our creativity through art and fashion. And when we do our show this coming Sunday, now I'm going to throw a little advertising here.
For sure.
The BURN2 Fashionistas will be here on the playa this Sunday starting at 1 o'clock, second lifetime. We have a DJ that's going to warm up the crowd. Then at 2 o'clock, the show itself. And you will be amazed at what these models have come up with.
Amazing. I'm gonna have to see if I can come by. It's gonna be right in this area of the region, the fashion show?
We will be up on the live stage.
Oh, the live stage. I'm gonna have to check that out.
And we have a builder that built the stage. I got my own in-house DJs. I have a very capable staff of other people who help me because I can't do it all by myself. So I, have certain people in my group that taking on an area of responsibility. Like one is a builder, another one is a model director. He will be doing the actual cueing of the models so they can come out on the runway and do their thing and show off. And it's been a really
It's a community
really great.
effort.
It's not only that, but it has been a wonderful experience.
I bet. Sounds like a lot of fun too.
It is a lot of fun. That is the number one rule, that my models have fun.
That's awesome. And that's what Burning Man is all about, right? Community and fun.
And yeah, playtime, experimental time,
Right,
to
exactly.
step out of your daily routine and learn something about yourself.
And we so need that these days for sure. So really
And me
happy.
being a professional model as well as a certified producer and director, my background in doing events from scratch, I have brought those cows into the BURN2 community to say, all right, here's the theme, go for it.
Very cool. What's the theme? The fashion show will be themed to
It will be
Between the
themed to the
Stars.
event. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Very cool. I'm really excited to see it. Thank you so much, Vicky, for sharing all
Yeah.
that with us.
And even Strawberry, you were asking, what should I wear?
I know. I was like, what do I'm just gonna dress like when I go to a music festival, throw on some wings.
Yeah, they're like, what do I wear? It's a very common question.
Hey,
Exactly.
there's also one other real quick thing too. Anybody who wants to show off on the runway, come see me.
Oh, so they can volunteer if they want to model.
Yes, they can volunteer. They can sign up to volunteer to be a fashionista
Cool.
at burn2.org.
Excellent. So lots of volunteering opportunities for sure.
Yes.
Awesome. So
we have our stage to check out. Like
yes.
We do that, and we also have our newbie burner who has joined us to make a rendition of his Black Rock City camp.
I can't wait to see that.
And so I sent you a link to I'm hoping
Orphan Endorphin Camp. Is that where I'm headed?
I'm hoping that he'll be right there when we go there next. Thank you. Vicky.
Thanks, Vicky.
My pleasure.
Thank you
Have a great afternoon.
Have a great show on Sunday. I'm going to try and come by.
Hey, it's going to be an awesome show.
Yeah. So I'm heading over to Orphan Endorphin Camp. So much to see on the region this weekend, for sure. Let's see. Is he here?
Is he?
Yes, I see him, but is he on voice with us? I'm not sure.
Hello?
Hi, Harper. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
So, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I'm a harbor bomber. I actually run 3 camps out at the Big Burn in real life. And
so you're new to Second Life?
Absolutely new to Second Life. And I had poo-pooed it originally. I was thinking it couldn't be as cool as Black Rock City, but I'm absolutely blown away wandering around. I'm like flabbergasted.
Okay, you're forgiven then.
Oh yeah, it's amazing, and it's just huge fun here. I am having a great time. My co-camp build, actually a builder, a guy named TT. He built actually all of this. I'm just
Cool.
kind of like the Wizard of Oz. I'm like see the big picture
You're
and
the
tell him,
camp
no, move the chair there. You need to be able to see out on the playa, and your feng shui's all messed up.
You're the director. You were directing him.
Yeah, the camp mayor does all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Says,
Yeah.
You know, I need this, this, and this, and make it happen.
This is so
So
cool.
at the Burn, I started going about 11 years ago, and I was like dismayed at the number of hookah lounges there, but nobody had a cigar lounge. So if you just come up here to the second floor, I run the only cigar lounge out on Playa.
Mm-hmm.
And every year I bring about 1,000 cigars, and I actually have built a working cigar lounge there. We have humidors, we have big lounge recliner chairs, and we have all sorts of interactivities out on our combat field. So you can basically, it's like going to a sports book lounge. You can sit there and smoke cigars while watching your combatants wail away on each other, racing big wheels around a Mario go-kart track, or sitting around jousting. Yeah, it really is. We actually built a couple of years ago. We built a couple of 10-foot towers with ramps, and we had these adult-sized big wheels, and you would rocket down these ramps with a lance and try and knock somebody off their big wheel.
Very psychedelic floor you have up on the roof there.
Yeah, sorry. The dance floor. That's something he decided to. Oh, this is empty real estate.
Cool.
Let's have a little bit of dancing.
Build.
I
It
know. You guys did a great job, especially for being so new to SL. Hoping we can keep you.
We've only been here for like a week and a half,
Wow.
and we're like having a great time out here.
We helped out. You know, we had 2 newbie classes the last 2 each Tuesday. We did at 7 o'clock in our sandbox, and that was helpful. And that was our resident BURN2 burner Kuga, who is also checking out the open sim stuff that's going on there. There's a little bit of that happening as well.
Mm-hmm.
For burners to play around in, but I as far as like the skills, we've been around so long that we do have a lot of very skilled burners here that, you know, can help out and look at what you were able to accomplish. It's great.
It's fantastic. It's so much fun, and it's great to see like newcomers coming to SL and being able to accomplish all this within a week. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, it's been the assistance of this volunteer staff. I mean, the assets that are available for learning everything are. This group is so helpful.
And the best thing is, people are going to come this weekend and just chill here and have fun and get to know each other, and that's that's the best part.
There's like 4 or 5 Sacramento burners. I'm not sure, Harbor, if they're part of your camp crew that's coming out, or
they actually have a camp across the way from us, and they're part of a larger Sacramento presence. Actually, our roots for our camp going back 10 years ago was from Sacramento. Now we're international. I have actually participants from 11 different countries in our camp each year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. I can actually pick up a cigar.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. So where are we headed next? Am I going to see the stage? I'm really excited about this.
I don't have let me cam over there and get us set up with a TP while you guys your chat. Carry on.
Get that for you.
Oh, wait, the Freya's there. I think she's teleporting me there. So I'm going to head over. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Harbor. It was great to meet you. And maybe I'll come by and have a cigar.
Thank you all for
this
the
weekend.
assistance. We really couldn't have done this without your help.
Are there more burners coming to SL? Some newcomers to SL this weekend?
Oh, yeah. Out of my camp, we'll probably have 50 or 60 people coming in.
Wow.
We're gonna
have to up the requirements on the region here. This should be fun. Great, thank you.
I don't know if we can handle that.
Susan's all scared now. Well, we'll see it should be fun. I'm going to head over to Freya. Thank you again, Harbor. Take care. Bye. Have fun. Let's see. I can't wait to see the stage. I've been hearing all kinds of stuff about it. This is the main stage. Ooh, look at this. I love the elephants. Hi, Freya.
Hi, welcome to the main stage.
Awesome. I actually took a picture here. I saw it from far. I was like,
yes, I hope you can cam around because one of our very talented creators, Herbie Haven, made the stage and
Very
really
cool.
outdid himself with it, as you can see.
So what's going to happen
So,
at the stage this weekend?
well, we're standing on the playa right now, but as you can see, there's a teleporter. So that's a little device. If you stand on it, it'll
Okay, let me
take you
see.
up to the very top, and that's where the dance floor is and where the DJs will be.
Okay.
So
Oh, so I just
I'll
click
join
on
you in
that.
that.
Great. There we are. So
So
when are the parties?
this weekend, there will be a almost continual
Nice.
variety of performers of all kinds, live musicians, playing their instruments, DJs. Here, Suze is over here. She's giving us a demonstration of the
She's
DJ
DJing
booth.
for us.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. This is
Look at
great.
this. Isn't this great? We even have like DJ dances. And so it's got a bunch of different, it's quite a nice setup for them.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
we had to do some training on our newbie DJs. So luckily,
So these are real DJs coming in from the physical world into Second Life to play at Burn 2.
yeah, there'll be more to
Yes.
follow, I believe.
Nice.
It's fun.
We have performers from all over the world performing on the stage at different times of the day, 24 hours a day. And I think we're almost completely full.
The stage is gorgeous. I'm loving the elephants and the turtle, and that's so
Yeah.
beautifully
have one
done.
or two shifts, if any at all left. And
we also have another stage. We call it the live stage, and that is just above this. It's kind of an empty space because we use it for performers who have their own stages.
Oh.
And we have some people with some, I've seen a couple of them who have brought them over to test them out, and some beautiful creations that are themed to our event.
DJ Graphics from
Graphics has a great one, yeah. Uh-huh.
So he's an established DJ in Second Life?
Yes.
DJ Graphics?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great.
He's one of the founders of Inspire.
Oh.
Right.
So we have newcomers and traditional Second Life DJs in here as well. This is awesome. I'm so excited.
It's been really exciting, very exciting to have all these DJs come into us from the Black Rock community and learn how to DJ in Second Life and be able to participate with us. It's very exciting for all of us too. Great to have them with us.
This is
I'm super excited because there are some amazing DJs in Second Life that
for sure
the Burning Man DJs will really enjoy, and vice versa. So, and then there's also performance troops at Burning Man. Do you know that? Like burlesque and drumming, like some of the stuff that we see here at in Second Life, they do at Burning Man, which I think they'll enjoy as well.
Is there going to be performances like that in SL this weekend too? Burlesque and so forth?
Well, I mean, at Burn2 for our weekend event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, normally we do have for a week-long burn quite a big collection of performance troops that come and like Idol Rogue and folks like that.
Oh yes, Idol Rogue, yeah.
Yeah, we do have at noon on Saturday. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Noon SLT time. That's Pacific.
Idol Rogue is great. Yeah, hopefully
we're gonna have
people
actually
can
Y Man with the Shanghai Sisters, and I love that show. They perform with us a lot, and I never, they do such an amazing spectacle that I never miss it. It's just great. So we do have Y Man and
so many things going on this weekend. It's going to be great. So you have this one this weekend, and then probably a week-long event coming in August. You said, and possibly October as well. Is that how?
Yeah, we have to. After this weekend's over, we're going to end up talking together and figure out how we can support what would have been Black Rock City Week, which I think might be a lot of what's going on. I find that a lot of the camps of Burning Man and the regionals are already quite engaged online and doing stuff and events and stuff. So it might be just all year long. I don't know.
That'll be great. So again, if you want to volunteer for any of these upcoming events, if you're a Second Life resident, you want to help out in any way, scripting or building or anything, or if you want to be a fashionista in the fashion show, check out burn2.org. There are websites listed in the description of the video. The destination link is also just listed. It's going to open at 5 p.m. today. Check all that out. I also have a bunch of other links in the description, including the wiki page and the regional events calendar and so forth. So definitely check that out. Thank you so much, Susan. I'm so like really looking forward to this event this weekend. I'm going to definitely try and come both days if I can. Anything else you want to tell us or show me? Anything before we?
Well, just that
Mhm.
we have Deep Hole Sim here year long, and
Mhm.
we're trying to discover what we can do with it. As burners, we do little events on occasion, and we do have
Oh,
an application on our website, which is wonderfully designed by Ice Sky Silverweb. She helped us with our beautiful website that has so you want it, you have an idea for something to do with us, like an event or that kind of thing. We're also going to start up a new venue kind of saloon in Gerlach. The town of Gerlach is off to the side of our Deep Hole Sim. So we have our playa, and then the town of Gerlach is actually a rendition of Gerlach, Nevada, which is right next to the Black Rock Desert. So in our town, we have like a classroom kind of setting, and we have a couple of saloons. We're gonna set up some things. So if anyone's interested in coming and hanging out with us and getting to know us, and interested in creating events or stuff on the weekends or things to do or book book clubs or whatever that you come
oh,
up with, we have Deep Hole Sim, and we might be interested. And so apply if you have ideas.
that's great. So it'll be open pretty much year long if you have more events and so forth going on
Yeah,
and
we have our
different
main
things.
events, and then we have our burners inspirational events that people come up with. So that's kind of what I'm talking about, is the
Fun.
smaller kind of, yeah.
That's great. Great to know. Is this region usually open year long? Aside
Yeah,
from it
yes, it
is?
is.
Okay, so they can come
And
by anytime.
right, and we're going to figure out what to put on the playa in between events. Usually, we make it a pristine playa like you would see at Black Rock Desert, and we
Hmm.
kind of clean up everything like you would at Black Rock City, Nevada. When Burning Man is over, it looks like nobody was ever there.
Yeah.
So there's an amazing cleanup crew. So anyway, we're going to figure out what we can do to leave things out for the meantime as people come and explore BURN2, because we anticipate a lot of burners will come in and out of Second Life to check it out. So yeah.
Great news. I'm just really excited to see and hopefully see it expand more. Hopefully you guys get more volunteers and
Yeah, and
awesome.
we're able to live stream from here on a
Yes.
YouTube and that kind of thing. So we may decide for August to because you can't fit everyone in who may want to be here,
Right.
and as one of the many other things going on throughout the world, we will probably participate by live streaming what we have going on the sim,
Great
such as
idea.
yeah, an effigy burn or a man burn or a temple burn and that sort of thing.
Oh,
And
is
we're
there
gonna
going to be an effigy burn or a man burn this weekend?
um, well, yeah, we do actually have an effigy that we've built,
Hmm.
and who built? I think it was Herbie who built the stage and the effigy.
Hmm.
And it is the planets that are rotating around on a like a steampunk device that's clanking away over there behind that black dome, which is a chill out space on the inside. So yeah, we have an effigy in the middle. It's a sun with the planets rotating. That will
Oh, okay, I see it.
our burn times and lamplighter times are on our schedule on the website,
Oh,
along
cool.
with our performance schedule. Yeah.
Awesome. So again, check out their website, burn2.org, for all the information, for all the event listings, and of course, if you want to volunteer, sign up. This is great. I see it now. I'm just focusing on the
On our
planets and so
effigy.
forth.
Isn't
I
it
love
awesome?
it.
It clanks like it needs a little oil, like a diesel machine clank, and it's really fun. I love it. It's got
Well,
a
I
great.
love this, and I love that you guys have such a great community building over here, and I can't wait to see 50 to 60 more burners joining Second Life, coming to the party. You're nervous about that?
A little, yeah. We're gonna have to figure out what to do. I think I'll maybe do some live streaming this weekend and help them out because they
Yeah.
may not get in.
Well, that would be great. Well, thank you so much, Suze. I really appreciate you spending time with me today. And thank you to everybody
Oh,
on
this
the
was
team,
and
Freya
thank you.
and Leandra and Ice Sky and Harbor and Vicky and M2. He's gone now, but
Yeah, off on
but
the other things. He's a busy.
he's
Yes,
a
thank you.
Busy, busy
It,
guy.
it, it was my pleasure, and we look forward to having a fun weekend.
For
Oh, yeah.
sure. For sure.
And I will say thank you for myself and iSky.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys taking your time to show me around. Any last words, Suze, before I cut this stream? And anything you want to say before I log off? Or I think I lost you
Huh?
already. Suze, do you hear?
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I
No,
forgot.
no,
Yeah.
So, Zoom learning curve. I
yeah.
can handle myself in Second Life, but not on Zoom yet. Not exactly the same way. But so what we'll do is if we get really full, we'll put up probably on the website a live stream link so that
Yeah.
people can check it out. Yeah.
Awesome. So check their
Cool.
website. If you can't get into the region, check their website for a live stream link so you can at least watch what's going on until you're able to sneak in.
Yeah, and it's okay to be a newbie and come like feel like a newbie, not quite sure how to move around and that sort of thing. We all were there, and we'll help you and just come and hang with us and do what you can and learn what you can and see how it goes.
So much fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm going
Burn on.
to, for sure,
Yes.
burn
Burn
on.
on,
And
burn on.
Oh,
and thank you to our viewers also for watching today. Don't forget to visit Burn2. It opens today at 5 p.m. PT, Pacific Time, SLT, and you'll find all the links in the description of the video. Keep an eye on the Second Life community blogs for future announcements about LabGab. And remember, stay safe, stay home, and stay virtual. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
thank you, Strawberry. You're fabulous.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.